Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my Life for Ire, and today I'm bringing you another replay game. I'm casting this TvP played by me on ladder, and the reason I'm casting this game is because I've been having some trouble playing TvP and TvT recently. So the problem, okay, I'm gonna try to analyze the problem, and I've been trying to improve and trying to learn and ask people for tips, and I think I found a solution, and this is one of the games that I think I played pretty well and managed to win, and I want to make a comparison to analyze to see what did I do differently, how did I win him this time, because I've been playing on an alternative account on NA, and I've been having I have 2 to 10 TvP win rates. That is extremely low. For a while it was like a 0 to 9, and I managed to win 2 games, and that was even on a alternative account which has 200 to 300 lower MMR than my main account. So that says a lot about my TvP. So yeah, this is on my main account, so I want to show you how did I also want to have a look myself, because I haven't looked at the replay yet. Actually, a few months ago I learned the Muslim build is a 2-base Steam build, and they worked pretty well. Actually, it worked well. It helped me win a lot of games with Bio, because I started Terran as a Mac player. I did not know any Bio build, and that Muslim build was the first build, literally the first build I learned as a Bio player. Yeah, but I took a small break. I went to China and didn't have the opportunity to play ladder. Has shit internet and doesn't connect to EU or NA as well. It's kind of it's blocked. Okay, so yeah, I didn't have a chance to play, and I just forgot to build. And yeah, so until recently I've been just inventing my own build, just doing really random stuff. So that is the first reason that I've been having a horrible TvP experience, because I don't have a build, I don't have a real build. I'm making up stuff that is not efficient, that is not gonna be powerful, even if I trying to push on two bases, and it never worked. Get myself into a very far behind situation. Alright, so let's see what I do in this game. I built, what is this? I remember now I checked. I think I checked that build, that specific build. It was get second Rex before the start port. But in this game, I just went for 1-1-1 because I think I wanted to do a drop. Yeah. So the second reason, okay, I'm gonna share with you the second reason I've been playing poorly in TvT and TvP is because I've been playing very defensively, very passively. I never attempted to harass or drop or whatever. I just sit back. I just thought that I could just out macro everybody at 3.9k MMR level, because my main is 4.1k. So I thought I could just out macro them, but that's not true. Turn out that Diamond 3 players are pretty good at macro, and they can do harass. And if I don't do harass and I only macro, they're gonna harass me, they're gonna kill my workers, they're gonna disrupt my economy, they're gonna deny my third or even natural, and that only leaves me far behind, and I'm not out macroing anybody, not Diamond 3. So that is the second biggest problem. I was playing too passive. So I did some practice with my friend Skyreach, and we practiced some TvP, and I tried to drop, and it worked very well. So I thought, okay, so I guess the key is to do drops, crazy drops, drop everywhere. That's what I try to do here. I did a Widow Mine drop with some Marine and even Hellions, and it worked. It killed 11 workers. Even though my macro is quite behind, I guess, not so good. I can definitely improve on that. Alright, let's just have a look. The Protoss is getting a 3rd. I guess it's normal, standard. Because I don't really know a Protoss build. Okay, I'm trying to do a 2nd round, but I see there are stalkers, so I try to go around that.
Your add-on's done.
Let's have a blast.
So yeah, first is to learn a build, remember a build. But I don't think I did a build in this game. So second is you need to harass, non-stop harass, especially in TvP, because your units are weaker than Protoss units, and your units are actually more mobile. If you have medevac, you can go anywhere you want on the map, very fast, in a timely manner. So use that advantage. You know, since you have this advantage, use it. Okay, I don't think. Yeah, I didn't kill any workers. That was pretty bad. I mean, he was prepared very well. He had stalkers in position. Well, he had a. Okay. He had one of this already. I guess he potatoed. Okay. The supply is pretty even, and worker count is pretty even. Oh, okay. He chrono boost and got more workers than I did. Okay. He's going across the map, and I was doing a drop. And yeah, this is very interesting. We have little base trade scenario happening here. And let's see what happens. What happens next is I went in to a base that is defenseless. He had 0 units at home, and my Marine Marauders can just massacre all the probes. And what he did was just push forward with the stalkers, mass stalkers. At this point I thought, yikes, I'm gonna lose it, because he can just warp in a bunch of whatever, zealots or something and just kill my Marines. And I didn't think I had enough, so I pulled almost all the workers. This one, it wasn't enough. I pulled even the workers from the natural. But on the other hand, I was also killing a lot of worker from his side. And I was focusing on the pylons so that I can kill his production. Actually, unfortunately, I killed his upgrade, and that's awesome. That helped a lot. So with that upgrade, that will make a huge difference actually. Okay, so here I just by SCV worker power, I almost cleaned up. And here I was hesitating. I killed almost all the pylons. See, he had no probes. I don't see any probes. Where is he? Pulled his probes? I didn't know. I thought I killed all his probes. So I was trying to, you know, come back to save this. And here I was hesitating. Oh my god. That's right. I was hesitating. Should I go back to kill him? Kill his all his buildings, or should I go to save? I thought that he didn't have units anymore, so I sent 2 medevac back. But then I saw he still has a warp prison, so I thought, shit, let's just go back, kill all these units, and then we'll see. All right, so I arrived home in time, and then I think he's trying to catch. I was trying to catch that. Okay, leave that tank behind. Yeah, never mind. It's okay. So at this point, he still had more workers than I did, but I think I had meals, so that's an advantage. And he had no productions because all his pylons are killed. He couldn't warping anything, so that's also a huge disadvantage, a huge problem I created for him, because you know, if you can't build units, even no matter how much money or how much supply he has, he just simply can't defend. Or so from here I just kill him with a drop. Easy peasy. I had this third and didn't finish. Okay. So moral of the story is to do drops. Yeah, do drops, and drops is gonna win you the game. Harass is gonna win you the game, and yeah, try to do damage. Like, if you don't do damage, don't expect your opponent is gonna be potato man. You can just out macro them. It's not gonna happen. Just whenever you play a game, just assume that your opponent is gonna out macro you. Just assume that they're gonna build more workers. Just assume that they have better economy. So you have to kill their workers. You have to do damage in order to be ahead. So it actually happened. That's once my macro was way behind my opponent, yet because I was doom dropping, I actually won the game. So maybe I'll show you here. So welcome to the second game. This is a TvT game. As I said, I had a horrible experience in TvT and TvP. So recently I've been trying to improve, trying to learn, and this is one of the games that I won. And as I said, that this is an example that you can be behind in economy, but you can still win because you have equal or a better production or more drops, more flexible, and more active on the map. So we're gonna skip the opening, maybe show you a very early interaction of the Reapers and stuff. That could be interesting. He went for 2 gas early. Okay. I didn't actually know that. Did I? Oh, yeah. Actually, I knew that. So I saw the gas. So I wanted to get a bunker early so that I can defend whatever it is. And I saw the Reaper here, so I sent SAV first so that I can tank some shots. And I think it helped. Yeah, it helped. It helped, but I didn't manage to kill it. He was able to pull it away in time. Good for him. He's sending Hellion and the Reaper across the map. So recently I've been practicing a lot with the Ocean Blue, one of my Terran boy, and he is very good, master level Terran player. We used to be at the same level just a few months ago. We were at same level, Diamond 2, Diamond 1. And now he's getting so much better than me. So we practice a little bit together. And the difference between us is I played like a turtle, real turtle. I did nothing. And he's hyper aggressive. He does all kind of drop and the Banshees and the Hellion, double Reaper, just like him. He does a lot of stuff like this. So when I played with him, I played even more turtle-ish because I was expecting him to harass. I was expecting him to drop or do Banshees. So I was scared. I always put units here and there and never attack because I was afraid. And then there's one day that I just I thought let's try to be aggressive myself as well, and I just got lucky. Like in the early exchange, I happened to kill his Reaper, Hellion, and the Cyclone and stuff, and I went across the map and killed him. I mean, in this game, StarCraft is all about aggression. It's really about aggression now. Like from Bronze to Diamond 3, I think is all about macro. You need to learn all the basic mechanics, and even though you won't do it perfectly, but I think Diamond 3 player can do it pretty well. They are pretty on point in macro. If you leave them alone without opponent, they're gonna build a very healthy economy very soon and get a max out very soon. But then the difference is how well you control the game and how good is our game sense, and how you know when to harass and what to expect from your opponent and stuff. This drop. My Marines didn't snap that. Medevac, it would be nice if I could snipe that. Yikes. Well, he kind of wasted his opportunity. He could have sent his double cyclones deeper into the mineral line to kill some workers, but he didn't. I tried to snipe his medevac here, but he was looking. So I got a wreck here. Yikes. This was bad. This medevac was down. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay, he did some good damage early. So he has a supply lead, as you can see. Here his Cyclone just went suicide. It's impossible to kill this bunker. Don't be over ambitious. I think he made a mistake there. But I guess he's transitioning into bio, and Cyclone wasn't that useful anyway. I was getting third barracks. The production's not perfect, not even good. I mean, I'm not happy with my macro, my bio macro. I don't know when to build barracks. It's my problem. So I always kind of bank up money and don't know what to do, and the production is behind. Yeah. Yeah, spotting Marines. I hear nothing. I was patrolling, trying to find a drop. So yeah. Once you get to Diamond 2, I think it's really about who can play the strategy better. It's not all about building more units and walk across the map and win. It doesn't seem to work at this level anymore. Maybe it works. I mean, if you're a master player, of course you can say, I just macro better. Of course you can macro better. You're a master player. Obviously you can macro better. But at the same level, you cannot just out macro your opponent and straight up walk across the map into siege tank or win. It doesn't work that way. But if you're a master, well, obviously you get way more units. You can walk across the map and kill me. Duh. But same level. I'm just speaking of a normal game, not dealing with Smurf or whatever. Same level game. At this level, you need to be more strategic and learn how to deal damage and learn how to minimize your opponent's damage to you. This Viking did some good job, forced him to unload Marines, sacrificed himself. He did a scan here, and he decided to walk around because there's siege tank. My drop went horribly wrong. I should have gone to his main, but I saw the tanks. I thought there are only two tanks, so I just very boldly dropped on top of his tanks. So I thought, hey, let's kill the tanks and kill all those juicy workers. But yikes, I didn't know that there's nothing, no defense whatsoever in his main. So if I just drop there, and you know, he distract his units. Oh my god, something's happening here. He dropped in my main. But the problem with his play style is he doesn't have enough medevacs. So with medevacs, even though I think my upgrade is behind. Okay, at this point it's still equal. With the medevac, it's very obvious that I'm gonna win that. And he didn't do enough damage. 10 workers, it's not bad, but not worth. At this point, 9 minutes. Okay, it's not that impressive anymore. So yeah, if I did drop his main, I was gonna do a lot of damage, and his units are gonna go all the way here. And when he arrived here, I'm gonna drop here, and I could just win the game like that. Well, at this point, actually, he didn't see it. Okay, you see, there's a. Okay, he wasn't looking. He didn't see my doom drop here. Actually, do you see that? He has no medevacs. That's the problem in his play. He has no medevacs. Alright, so he sniped my third. He sniped my siege tanks and sniped my third, but I had enough stuff to defend. I have bunkers, very nice. So I dropped his natural. He had no medevac whatsoever still. Just a bunch of Marines. And I kind of just killed his production because he can't just come back and defend this. He has to go for it. If you go back to defend, I'm gonna build more units in the meantime, and I will already kill his production. When he get back home, it will be too late for him to do anything, and my unit's gonna go kill him. So at this point, I saw that he didn't have enough tanks anyways. I'm gonna just send workers to kill. and I defended that. Easy peasy. And Doom drop at home. And he had no units. So yeah, boys. Get more medevacs before you push. And also, yeah, this is another example that you can be behind, but if you do a good drop, it can really make a huge difference because his economy was ahead. Look at this, his spending was 8,000 opposed to my 6,000. And he even built more unit than me. And his tech was a little bit behind. Actually, here you can see his tech was ahead of me. His upgrades are ahead. But still, it's a little bit salty. GG. So yeah, that's 2 examples of what I'm trying to do recently. Trying to get out of my comfort zone, not to play turtle, sit back on 3-4 bases, and you know, because if I sit back on 3 bases, eventually I'm gonna get picked off apart by opponent's drop or harass whatsoever, whatever. Like, yeah, turtle mech doesn't work anymore. Gotta be aggressive. All right, that's the moral of the story. Yeah, so I've been having some good win rate against TvT and TvP. Now, I mean, it's not so many games, so we can't say yet. I have to play more because it's just like yesterday and today I've been trying to be more aggressive, and it worked. And it's at 4.1, 4.2k level, so I'm pretty happy about it because my horrible win rates happened at 3.9k level. It's on another account, so it's also something very interesting that both at 3.9k and 4.1k, it's a huge difference, 300 mmR difference, but I have the same difficulty, and it's like, it doesn't feel different to me. It's like it's equally difficult for me to play, to win. Alright, that's it for today's video. Hopefully it can be helpful. Maybe you have a same struggle, same problem, you don't know how to be aggressive, you don't know how to win TvP, TvT. Hopefully this is gonna help. Do more drop, try more stuff, like do medevac, Widowmine drop, or double cyclone drop. Double cyclone drop is very nice. Before I never do double cyclone drop, but recently I started doing it because I never liked the idea of dropping. I thought it was too dicey, and you know. But actually, it's very easy to handle. It's very easy. It's not you know, super difficult. Got like micro. You don't have to be beyond to drop double cyclone. So definitely try it. If you try it, I think you will like it. You will see the result immediately because it really works. Cyclones kill workers really fast. Alright, that's it for the video. It's super long, I guess. Thanks for watching. See you next time.